Welcome back. The second supermoon of 2021 will bring with it a cosmic phenomenon tomorrow morning, the only total lunar eclipse all year. They always have a great name, don't they? This is late tonight. We can see the super flower blood moon. It'll grace the night sky, marking the second of 3 supermoons that we'll see this year. Now, according to the Farmer's Almanac, this moon gets its name because of the abundance of springtime flowers in the northern hemisphere around this time. May is also the time when farmers begin to seed their fields after hard frosts have ended. The full moon will appear slightly larger than normal because it will reach perigee, or the closest point to Earth in its orbit, making it a supermoon. According to NASA, the best viewing of the eclipse won't be here. It'll be in Hawaii, Alaska, and the western U.S. For central and eastern parts of the U.S., we'll still be able to see it. The eclipse will begin during dawn twilight, though, so your view might not be quite as good. No matter where you are, though, skywatchers around the globe will be able to see it if they have clear weather conditions. If you don't happen to be in an optimal viewing area, there will be several free live views of the eclipse online on Wednesday. Now, this is the first of only 2 lunar eclipses this year. A partial lunar eclipse will also occur on November 19th. For our local forecast during the time of the event, check out Mark Pena's new weather blog. He just posted it on KXAN.com.
Yahawah. GMS, honest to Akim. Peace and bless you, brothers and sisters that listen, hopeful, elect, call Yahawah. And as we've seen, if there's going to be a lunar eclipse this morning, a blood moon. And, a lot of people are accustomed to these things now because we didn't had these past couple of years. There's been a lot of solar and lunar eclipses, man. Okay, some are the entire thing, and some are just partial. You see, but bringing out the scriptures to the power of Yahawashi, let me get that Genesis 1:14. Genesis 1:14, and the Most High said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs." We know what the lights are, right? The sun and the moon. Okay, he put it in the heavens. Then let that be for what? For signs, seasons, days, and years. But the main point I'm going to get out is for what? They're going to be for signs, man. Okay. So yeah, the sun and the moon was created to give the lesser light and the greater light. But they're also what? For signs, man. Signs, man. You see? So, which are these signs? What do they symbolize? Okay? Because we know signs have hidden meanings. What do these things symbolize, man? Alright, that our redemption draweth nigh. Yahawashi said, when you look up and see these things, know that your redemption is nigh at hand. And know that the kingdom of heaven is at the door. And the Most High is going to do other wonders, okay? There's all kind of UFO sightings. I'm going to do a video on that. That the devil can no longer hide. He can no longer hide it. That's a part of those signs as well. Let me read this, Exodus 3:20. It says, let me see. This is good. Exodus 3:20. And I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I will do in the midst thereof. And after that, he will let you go. Right? So the Most High, we know the scripture. In fact, let me get Exodus 7:3. Then I'm going to say my point. It's Exodus 7:3. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart. Let me start verse 1. Yahawashi said unto Moses, see, I have made thee a god to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet. And he shall speak all that I command thee, and Aaron thy brother shall I speak unto Pharaoh, that he send the children of Israel out of his land, and I will harden Pharaoh's heart. So even though the Most High sent Aaron and Moses against him, the reason why Pharaoh was bucking up, the Most High hardened his heart, and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. So the Most High did, we all know the story. He had the 10 plagues, put hell on those Egyptians to let his people go. And he could have just let us go with, one plague. But nah, the Most High loves that. Well, we know the Most High likes to exert his power, man. That's the whole reason why he tells you that in Romans the 9th chapter, for this very same reason that he raised up Pharaoh, was that so he could destroy him. And now we in America, Babylon, the second Egypt, he's doing the same thing again. So this is what these things represent, man. Okay, the destruction is pretty much here, man. There's going to be more, the scripture says, weeping and gnashing of teeth. Okay, he's going to put greater afflictions on America, Babylon. There's going to be a lot of rare, unusual events, man. See, that's why the scripture says, I'm not going to do that much. I'm not going to do that much. Psalm 65 verse 5. Just want to touch on this eclipse because we know this is a common thing and we know these things represent what they symbolize. Alright? That scripture says, what but? Psalm 65 verse 5. By terrible things in righteousness wilt thou answer us, O power of our salvation, who art the confidence of all the ends of the earth, and of them that are far off upon the sea. So by terrible things in righteousness will the Most High answer us, man. Terrible things, man. Okay? A lot of people are just spectators and they just looking at these things like they're nothing. Nah, man. Everything has a sign, man. Now, we don't get caught up into the zero of times, but these things have a sign. Alright? Hidden, but things have a hidden meaning, I should say. These signs have a hidden meaning, man. Right? They all have hidden meanings in it. Okay? But Yahawashi, we know the meaning. All right? The Most High tells you in Joel the 2nd chapter that the moon was going to turn into blood before the terrible and dreadful day of the Lord come, man. Okay, Yahawashi is nigh. That's why chariots is showing up, like I just said earlier. That's why Esau's reporting on seeing it. And that's why they can no longer deny it anymore, man. So there's going to be a lot more rare, unusual events taking place, man. Okay. We know 2020, like we said, was crazy, but 2021 is going to be, this year, is a little willing if out of one rots his eye, finishes out with a bang, man. Okay. We know wars brewing, the economy's collapsing, and Esau is passing unrighteous decrees. You see, but we just going to stay focused and keep pushing this word, man. Because Yahawashi is fighting our battles for us. And we have a great deliverance, man. Alright. In fact, let me read that Jeremiah 3:17. Like I said, I didn't want to do nothing long. Just wanted to do something basic, man. Just go through this. Is more of a, I want to do more commentary than anything on these eclipses. Alright, we're not supposed to get dismayed or frightened, but we are supposed to watch out for these things, because our King Yahawashi said to what? There shall be signs in the sun and the moon. There's going to be signs. Okay. You read this though. Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 17. So we going home soon, man. It says, and at that time they shall call Jerusalem the throne of Yahawashi, and all nations shall be gathered unto it, to the name of Yahawashi, to Jerusalem. Neither they shall walk any more after the imagination of their evil hearts or your mind. In those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north, America, to the land that I have given for inheritance unto your fathers, man. Which is what? The land of Israel. Okay, that's gonna be the most but most importantly, us getting up out of here, man. That's what the Most High has been giving us these signs, man. Right? It's also to boost your faith and know that his word is true. See, so we're not gonna stop watching. We have to watch even harder and report, and to keep studying, man, and to measure the times diligently in itself when we see these signs and we see these prophecies. But the Most High said he's going to do even greater works, man, greater wonders right? And as watchmen, we're not supposed to get dismayed, or scripture says don't get dismayed at the signs of heaven, right? That's what the heathen do. They worship those things. We worship in the creator, Yahawah, the chief architect behind this design. Okay, now the Most High is about to close the curtain on America, man. All right, so I'll close this thing out. I'm gonna say, call him La Yahawashi Shah. Give a Damas Elza GMS and honest you Akim. Like in the Most High, gonna show even greater signs, man, before we get out of this second Egypt. All right, and we just have to keep patiently enduring, because a lot happened this week. My last channel got struck, and it's just, I'm gonna do a video on that through the spirit of Yahawah Shah. But it's just to prove that we're doing the right thing. You see, the Most High balanced it out. He sent us these signs to build up our faith. Okay, and Lord willing, man, something major happen real soon, man. All right. Hopefully this thing is an omen, something major, okay? Because all the signs are showing that the economy is going to collapse, and there's going to be a great famine of bread and water, and also the word. So we're going to keep pushing these edification, these warnings, these exhortations, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.